What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Screenwork Entertainment, to another episode of The Penguin, episode 4, Sentani. Now, I gotta say, they did something I did not believe they could do. They made me root for Oz for the first 3 episodes. Episode 4, they have you rooting for freaking Sophia. Like, I didn't think that was possible. Like, I didn't like Sophia. I hated Sophia. Wanted Oz.
Really?
But this episode,
Why didn't you like Sophia?
well, no, I liked her as a character, but you're rooting for Oz, right?
Oh,
You want Oz to win, But this episode, no, they turn it. And you're like, oh, what Oz did to fucking Sophia and what she went through in Arkham, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's going to be hell to pay. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I love how this episode starts, like with the part that we missed. Whenever they get the guns to their head and she's yelling at Oz, and Oz is like, "No, I'm sorry. I'm all for you. I'm all your family. I'm playing them. I'm doing that. I'm doing the best I can." And she's like, "What'd you say?
What'd he say?"
This fucking show is awesome. Like, this opening was so awesome. I mean, cut right when this whole thing started.
Yeah, and if I remember right, you were kind of on the fence because I thought that basically the jig was up with him as soon as the Roni chick came out and said, "You've been playing us, Oz." But now there's absolutely no doubt because she laid it all out for Sophia.
Because you remember last episode, I said, why didn't they stop and get Sophia? Well, they fucking couldn't stop and get Sophia. There's nothing they could do.
Yeah, and I personally thought that because as soon as she jumps out the van, she said, "You played us," or "You've been playing our family," or whatever. To me, that just made it obvious he was playing both sides against each other. But she damn sure knows who killed her brother now.
Yeah, now she knows who killed her brother. And that right there, look at her face whenever she figures out that he killed her brother. Yeah, there's no going back. It's over. It's either, he wins or she wins now.
But I will say, because I was kind of worried being just a whole Sophia-centric episode, but I will be, because I've been praising this thing ever since the beginning, but if she does not get an Emmy nomination for Best Actress or Supporting Actress, that is just a goddamn travesty, because this episode, she brought it. I was blown away.
Yeah, she definitely brought it. Like beginning of the episode, she's innocent. You can tell she's innocent. She acts innocent. Oh, yeah. She has no idea really what is really going on. But at the end of the episode, Jesus, she is just so
you
good.
see the complete unraveling of Sophia throughout the course of this one episode, and it was great. I loved it. I loved every moment.
Yeah, I liked how we cut back to, freaking Oz driving her around, and we see how that relationship, and at first she really likes Oz. Like, she likes him, and when her brother calls him the Penguin, she gets all pissed off. It's like, hey, don't call him that. That's rude. But at the end of the episode, she's calling him Penguin now. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
she doesn't, but like she
fucked up, and he pissed her off, and she went too far and belittled him. And as we've learned throughout this season, you don't belittle him. He snaps, and that's when he decided, you done pissed me off. I'm going to go to your daddy.
Yeah. Did you notice, though, he doesn't have the gold teeth?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, no gold teeth.
I'll have to go back and look. Were the scars as prominent?
Yeah, scars were there, everything, but the gold teeth, they're gone.
All I noticed was he had more hair. But the thing is he might have had, a whole 3-4 minutes of screen time in this whole episode.
Yeah, he didn't have much.
Yeah, and it's okay. And the fact that it's his episode, it's his series. He's the titular character, and he's barely in the episode, but you don't miss him.
Yeah,
exactly. That is just hats off to the writing staff. Because how many times can you do that?
Well, they
focus away from your titular character and
Tried it
people are
Mandalorian.
just as enthused or enthralled without your main character there. It's amazing. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Man.
I was disappointed in one aspect of this episode.
Really? What's that?
Carmine Falcone. I was really hoping it was going to be played by the same actor in the movie,
Oh,
John.
well, you
Tur-
should have known that by the friggin' trailers.
Well, I haven't been watching in the trailers, but like,
Well, no,
I think they tried to.
before the show came out, it showed this other guy as Falcone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
Totoro couldn't come back. I don't know if he couldn't or wouldn't. I can't remember. I don't know. I didn't never
I
looked
figured
into it, but
he's probably too big
I
of a actor. Maybe he's just too big of an actor, wanted too much money. But I feel like they tried to cast someone that looked similar to him because when he first came out, I was like, "Hey, is that John?" No, it's not. Once you get kind of close, I could tell it wasn't him. But I was like, "Oh, that kind of sucks." That would have been really cool if he would have came back for one episode.
no. Well, I knew that wasn't happening, so that wasn't a problem to me.
Yeah, I mean it's not a problem. I was just disappointed, not like an
Yeah,
issue
which
or
I
anything.
was disappointed. Yeah, when I saw that in the trailers, but had plenty of time to prepare. But
Well, you was right though. It was him that killed all the women. That was the hangman and blamed it on Sophia, and he
yeah,
also
because
killed
she was
his wife.
getting
Yeah,
too close to it, talking to a
which
reporter, so has
which she
killed
didn't
the
even say
reporter
anything
and
to the
frame her.
reporter. She told the reporter to go screw off, but it was Oz
No, but the
who
reporter uh, brought enough evidence to make her question what happened to her mother. Hence
yeah,
why
yeah,
she
very true.
talked to him. And after she talked to him, that was it. He knew the writing was on the wall and he had a problem and he had to nip it in the bud. And he obviously doesn't give a fuck about women. So,
Yeah. Well, hell, he wanted her to run the family. Before all this happened, he was
well,
like, "I
yeah,
want you to
at
run the family."
first, when she was just all bright eyed and bushy tailed before she found out his deep, dark secrets. But yeah, dude, the whole stuff inside Arkham, I just loved seeing the complete unraveling of sanity. It was badass.
Yeah. Now, what I thought was really cool, and I picked up on was, her she's losing her sanity, and the more she loses it, the more the wallpaper is going away. Inside her cell, her room. Did
Yeah,
did, did you get that?
it's turning into her parents' bedroom where she found her mother.
I thought that was pretty clever.
Yeah.
I thought it was really clever. I could have swore she mentioned Magpie in a previous episode, but I couldn't remember.
But that magpie, Jesus Christ, I'm glad she beat
Yeah.
the hell out of her.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I was really glad she beat the out of her too.
I was just hoping it would be sooner than it was, but
Yeah. Well, I think that represents her just completely snapping. I mean, again,
well,
electroshocks
yeah,
as much as she
because
did.
it's after her 6 month time is up and she's expecting to be going to trial, and then she finds out they've straight up had her committed. She's not getting a chance to go to trial, and
10 years she did. 10 years
yep.
that hell. Maybe I'm just completely wrong in this, but I really thought Dr. Rush and her had a relationship.
Sexual relations.
Like the way he's holding her hand, the way he's touching her in that first episode, whenever they're real close. Like I thought maybe they had a relationship at one time is what I was thinking. But according to this episode, I don't think they did.
Sexual relations.
I thought
No,
maybe
he
he had
obviously
hard her.
does, and that's something that she's kind of plays with.
Yeah. But I thought maybe while she was in, he was doing some.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I
as
don't
we
think it was
find
in there.
out that he straight up abandoned her too in
Yeah,
there,
yeah, he's instead of fucking him out.
but fought to help get her exonerated and released.
Well, at first, I mean, I wasn't really for sure if he was on the payroll, not until because couldn't really tell.
Yeah, but he wasn't the head. He had to follow the head guy's lead, which once he found out for sure and saw it, I guess that's when he finally left. But
Yeah, that was messed up. It really, really was. And every time she goes into the kitchen to eat or whatever, it's like a sense of dread there. Like you don't really know what's going to happen. Especially when she first goes in there, she's scared. She's doesn't know what's going on, and then
The kitchen,
that
the mess hall.
the mess hall, yeah, well, whatever it is, the mess hall. Sorry, Trevor, I haven't been to prison before. I know you may have been there a couple of times.
Kiss my ass. Mess hall, cafeteria. Hell, you've been to a cafeteria in a school, you dumbass.
But she says, she's gonna start a new life. She's gonna do something new. She wasn't joking. She wasn't
Yep.
joking.
Started
Wow.
with a clean slate. That dress is amazing. Yeah.
It is amazing. That dress she's
Yeah.
wearing is amazing.
From the front, from behind, yeah, she looks phenomenal in it. Whew.
She looks phenomenal. Yes. Yes, she does. And when she's walking up to that dinner and everyone just kind of stops talking and she's just eating like a kind of like a maniac, she's just chomping the meatballs in front of the kid and she's just making as loud noise as she can. And then she interrupts Uncle Luca. Luca's toast.
I
Now,
thought that
thought-
was hilarious.
Yeah, I did too. I thought she was going to poison everybody. That's where I thought, like, whenever she does the toast, I thought she killed him at the toast. I didn't, not until like after the end of the episode.
No, I didn't think anything then at the dinner. But as soon as she was leading the kid out, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
She left
that's
that
when you
one
know.
window open. Yeah, she left
Yeah.
that one window open and then pulls the kid out. I was like, oh, shit. She
Yeah,
killed everybody.
exactly.
She gassed them.
I was like, yeah. Whenever I saw her put the gas mask on, I'm like, oh, dude, she gassed everybody. Oh God, everybody but one. Everybody
she
but
didn't
one.
do VD.
She didn't do VD. But I thought what I thought was going to happen when she's walking up to his room, she pulls that gun out. I thought she was going to wake him up and just shoot him in the head. Is what I thought.
Yeah.
But no, she needs him to help with Oz.
Well, she's
That's what I
got
think.
yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, he probably plays a role in that. But of course, she's still going to have the underboss consolidate the soldiers and all that stuff because you get rid of everybody at the top in one fell swoop. There's going to be some chaos, but if you still have one of the heads there, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
But now, and that was her thing, is because he was just such a shit to her, which they all were, but him especially, when he was basically told her, go to Italy or I'm going to kill you. And this is his penance. Now he has to be number 2 to her and follow her to lock and step. And being that type of character, that's more of a punishment than death.
That or he's going to be her driver. From now on.
Well, that's not going to happen. But he's going to eventually die, but she's going to make him bow down first.
Yeah.
She wants that satisfaction.
Well, I liked how this episode really paints the future of this season. Sophia against Oz, I can't wait.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a hell of a season.
It's gonna be interesting this second half, but then again, just kind of like I mentioned last week, they split the filming of this in half because of the writer's strike. I'm hoping it's just as strong because my God, each episode just seems to be building and building and building. It's hard to believe that it can get stronger, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope it keeps this
see.
momentum because it's just friggin' amazing.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking us out. This is our thoughts on episode 4 of The Penguin. Freaking amazing. Amazing. We'll be back next week. Episode 5. Peace out.